Morning. It's a little bit chilly today. Got the heater on just to warm the place up a little bit. It doesn't take very long to warm it up, thankfully. It's really nice. Right, so today I'm going to be working under the tug deck. So we need to build a platform that goes over the top of the tank. That's so that when we put stuff into the cargo hold from the front, it doesn't sit directly on top of the tank, because that would be not a very good thing really. So we need to build a platform over that. So the first thing is to build a template in the usual fashion, so that we can get the shape in there, because obviously it's awkward. The bows come in, it's the sides of the hull come down as well at an angle, so it's a bit of an awkward shape. So template is the best way to do it. So that's what we'll be getting on with today. Right, I'll crack on then. See you in a bit. Right, okay. Welcome to Under the Tug Deck. It's a little bit tight under here. So, first things first. The boat builder, XRD, very kindly have put some metal tabs on the side of the hull, all the way around, and that was to sit the platform on. Now, unfortunately, because I've insulated the tank probably a little bit too well, those tabs look like they're a little bit low, so I'm just going to measure out how much lower. It's not a problem because I can just alter the bearer height to put those in, so it's not really a big issue, to be honest. So right, so we'll just get an idea of where the top of the tank is sitting. Reach over and just measure from there. That's looking at about 16 mil too low at that point there. That's about 6 mil there. It's actually a little lower there and a little lower there. Right, so it looks like it's just the front ones that are just a little bit out. That's not a big problem. Yep. Oh, it's a bit of a stretch. Right, okay. So what it looks like here is we need about 20 mil on top of the bearers. At the front edge, just to lift that up a little bit, just to clear the top of the tank. So when I put the bearers in, I need to bear that in mind. But when I put the bearers in, I need to just make sure that I adjust the height on those so that they're a little bit higher, just to get over the top of the tank. And that should be fine. Let's see how we get on from here. I shall bring you back in a bit. Alright, see you in a bit. Bye. Hello there. Right, just because I feel like it really, I just thought I'd show you how I use my little circular saw. It's a Makita battery saw. Very, very handy for just little cuts here and there. Perfect for a job like this. So I've marked my timber to length and I know where the cut needs to be. And what I've done is I've set the blade depth. So you set the blade depth so the blade just comes through the bottom of the wood. If you set it all the way down, particularly when you're cutting thin stuff, you'll get a lot of tear out. But also it puts a lot of extra strain on the machine itself. So the blade should just go through, just enough to cut through, and that will be fine. Now, in order to keep this cut straight, because I'd like a straight cut, I'm going to use what's called a rivet square. So these have a ridge on either side, So you hook it onto the material like that, and then you've got a square there. But with a roofing square, it also comes with a range of degrees as well. It has some other stuff on there which allows you to cut roofing rafters and things. So if, say, I wanted it at 45 degrees, if I bring that round to the 45 degrees there, then I've got a 45 degree across that angle there. But for now, just cutting it 90 degrees. So what we have to do, support the work. So bring the blade in just to get it so it touches the line on the side that you want to cut, and I'm holding the square against the piece of wood. Right, and there we go, that's a nice square cut across there, and this is the piece that I need. So these are incredibly useful. Obviously they are quite dangerous. I've been using, as you can see, it's quite battered. I've been using this one for years, so I'm quite used to just handling it and what it can do, what it can't do, and more importantly how to handle it so it doesn't cause any injuries. Obviously if you're unfamiliar with a machine, be very careful and just take your time. Take your time to learn what the machine does, and you'll be fine with that. Right, anyway, I'll crack on. Just thought I'd show you how we cut stuff. Oh, hello again. I'm in my little hole, so I'll just get this dragged in. These I'm going to use in that way. So that should hold in there, that'll be good. Looks like it's the right size, which is all good. So I'm going to get this a little tighter. Okay. Oops. There goes the saw. Back up there. Okay, so this is the right size. What I've decided to do, just to make it easier, is there's about 36. Needed 18. So if I use the thickness of this, that should get us about 18 or so millimetres off the top of here, which I think would be about right anyway. You don't want it too close. So for this one, we'll just put that straight onto the bearers at the back, and obviously the plywood will sit on top of this. So I'll get this one fastened in. What I'm going to do is drill some holes through the metal tabs, and then just simply screw up through the metal tab into the timber, and that should fix it well enough. Once the platform is in place, all the weight is downwards, so there's nothing to kind of pull this sideways or twist it or anything else, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Yeah, let's crack on, drill some holes. Alright, see you in a bit. Yep. Yeah. Right, back again. Moved on a little bit. It was really awkward even working in this space, let alone trying to film it. So I'll just show you where we're up to so far. Got the piece of wood in the front edge there, that's all fastened down tight. These are all fastened down too. So the plywood will sit across the top of these. I'll put a piece in the middle just to join the piece of plywood together. But right now what we're going to try and do is make a start on the template. So this is the template for the plywood that goes on the top. So yeah, we'll crack on with that. See you in a bit. Hello. Right, okay, we're back. I've made up this template now. So basically I've marked the central line up here. Put a piece down for there. This is the extent of how far forward the shelf will go, or the deck. And this meets up with the front of the floor on the cabin as well. So put that in. Gone down that side. So on the side, because it's curved and bumpy, what I've done is I've used little blocks here and there. So that just marks where the edge is, and then we can join that together with a nice smooth line, and that should get us in the right ballpark. At the front there, where the water inlet comes down to the tank, I've marked where that is. I can cut the hole through that, cut the slot to be able to slide it in, and then these are just braces here, just to hold it all together so it doesn't go out of shape. So we can just slide that out and then take that away, and that should be good for cutting the plywood now. Whether we'll be lucky and it'll do the other side too, we'll wait and see. If not, we'll just have to remake it. It doesn't take long, so we'll do that. I think that's about it. So right, see you later.
Oh, it was freezing.
Chicken freezing. Right, okay.
Morning!
Hello again. Right, so we've popped down to the boat. We need to order some more plywood and things for under the well deck. So we thought we'd pop down this morning, just have a quick measure up.
Tug deck.
Sorry, not well deck, tug deck, you're right. Sorry, I had a little drink yesterday and yeah.
It's almost Christmas, I'll let you off for that one. Oh, it's so cold as well.
It is. So, what the first thing you need to do is just figure out. So, this section here is half of the board that goes underneath the tug deck.
Oh, you made the template the other week, didn't you? Last week with John.
Made the template, so we just need to figure out how we can get this onto either one sheet of 18mm ply, or if we need to do 2 sheets. So what we're going to do is, thankfully, on the floor, we actually have sheets of plywood. And this one's more clear, I think. So what we can do is lay this down on the floor.
Oh, and see if we can match it up. Oh, I hope we don't need 2 sheets of 18mm.
We didn't need to.
Could you not patch up?
No, not really.
Oh, what I was surprised about was I bought some of these, you know, the little air moisture trappers, and it's empty.
Air moisture trappers?
Moisture, yeah, moisture traps, you know what I mean.
Right.
So, I'm really hoping. Do you need a pencil or anything?
Yes, I will do.
Oh, okay. I can't hold the camera and get you a pencil. Maybe I can. Here you go. Hang on. I'm going to try and find a pencil. Oh, this one. I got it. Yeah, we're just at the boat for about an hour today, just measuring up. We need to order the ply. We need to order the some more varnish. It's freezing at the boat.
Certainly is. Yeah.
So, and then
it's just that time of year now where it's cold.
Yeah.
Because we're not here all week,
yeah, the boat's
everything gets absolutely stone
cold.
So it just is what it is. Henry. flip this over now. Hoping. Oh, hang on. Right, so go that way there.
So we want the long end over this side, don't we? Hopefully. Oh, it's like a jigsaw puzzle.
Move those up a bit.
Watch me lighting. I think for what it is, if you need to, you're going to have to patch it.
You can't. It's just not the sort of thing you can patch, honey.
Shall I just...
What's that on?
I don't know.
Move some stuff out the way.
Hang on. I'll just pause.
No.
Oh no, 2 pieces.
So the other piece was there.
Oh. So we are going to need 2 pieces of 18mm. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's what it is.
It does give us some spare 18mm.
I mean, you're not going to have that much spare, are you? Because they're going to be awkward shapes.
No, I mean, it's unfortunate that it's longer than 4 feet. But
Yeah. That's just how it is.
But we'll have a section this big, which is approximately just a tad over a metre
Okay.
by the full width of the board.
Well, we can use that for something.
That's certainly a good piece of plywood that we can use elsewhere. So
Yeah.
right, okay.
Right. And then what about the sides of it? What you're going to line that with?
I don't know yet. I still don't know what I'm doing with the sides yet.
Okay.
Whether it's just going to be painted or whether we try and put something in.
I thought we were putting something in.
Well, it'd be nice to, but the problem is it's such an awkward shape that I think you're just going to lose too much space by doing that.
Okay. Well, I guess once we've got the board on top, that'll give us an idea then.
Yes.
And what
So
about...
the board will be tight in anyway
Okay.
into the sides.
Yeah.
So nothing can fall through
No.
from the board.
Okay.
But it's just a case then of what do we do with the rest.
Are you ordering some wood to make the bulkhead with as well?
Yes, I'll order it all.
Okay, so we need to measure that as well.
To find out whether we can get that at one.
No, it's not happening.
So
Okay, we know that now.
that one there. So it's 2 sheets of 18mm.
Okay, I'll make a note. Right, let me pop this on the tripod and then I can just let it. Right, we're back. I've no idea what happened. Go on. Am I being cameraman?
Yeah, go on.
Go on then.
Let you near the camera, that's what happened.
Cheeky.
Right, let me just move that to one side. Yeah, so the plywood will go on top of here. So
Yeah.
that gives us a nice solid base to pop stuff in.
And it'll
Everything
be
comes in through
fitted.
the hatch there.
Yeah.
But really it's the sides all around here and the spray foam that I'm just not sure what to do. If we try and line it out with plywood in some way, then you can see it particularly here, because of the shape, you've got that bit that goes that way, that bit that goes that way, and the whole thing is curving inwards.
Yeah, we're still going to lose space.
So we'd have to bring the plywood in, and we'd
Yeah.
lose probably 5 or 6 inches of space.
So do we create a box within it? Or...
Yeah,
Do
or
we-
the other option I thought of is getting something like...
what are you doing?
So, the other thing that I thought of is you can get, well, it's like van liner material, but it's the common one is Raptor, and basically it's a thick rubberized paint which you spray on. So one thing I've thought of is to spray the whole thing with that, and that will then create like a rubberized coating over the whole thing.
It won't sweat, will it?
Make it a little bit tougher. No, it won't sweat because it's sprayed directly onto the foam, so there's no room for anything to sweat. And also we could do the base plywood with that as well.
To protect it, because it'll get all sorts on.
Yeah, and it's a layer protection, it's a tough layer, and also it seals it as well, so if we put anything wet in here and if we get a little muddy puddle or something,
Yeah, bikes,
you can just wipe
mud.
it down, clean it up.
Yeah.
So I'm really not 100% sure what to do with that yet.
Are you going to box the pipes in
Yes,
somehow?
yeah, the pipework will be boxed in. This one probably doesn't need it because it's actually quite tough, that pipe. You'd have to try really hard to damage that one.
And that's only a ventilation,
That
isn't
one
it?
is a vent, so in theory it only has air in it.
But you still don't want...
I'd still like to kind of tidy
protect
that
it.
one up a little bit,
Yeah.
just so that it's not so vulnerable. So yeah, so if you guys could
Yeah, if you've got any
put your thinking
ideas...
hats on as to what we can do with this, that'd be great. Just stick it down in the comments. We try and answer everyone back, which is so it's always fun, that. So yeah, just kind of what do we do with this? Do we try and line it with plywood? Do we just not bother trying to line it with plywood and spray it with some kind of
protective
protective coating of some description? Yeah, it'd just be interesting because we can't do much actually in the space.
Yeah, it is just for storage.
And it's just storage. It's just external storage. So it'll be things like a hose pipe, bike maybe, fold up bike,
Extra rope.
wellies,
Yeah,
fenders,
anything
really we want to get out of the way, but doesn't need to come inside the boat.
Anything you're not using often, but you still need.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a general storage area.
Yeah,
So-
sort of for outsidey things.
But I'll say the one thing I don't really want to leave it just as a foam because it will get damaged, it will get chipped off, and that's it's just not really going to work like that, I don't think.
No.
So
Right,
yeah,
so,
suggestions, please.
Yeah, we just need to order some wood now, and then we can get on with it next week.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Saoirse says bye, but she's at home.
You're right.
Right, we're there.
Quick. Morning.
Morning.
As you can see, it's that time of year again, where we both get a cold. Or a tissue.
Yeah,
Oh no, you don't even get a tissue.
we got half a
Yeah,
tissue.
no, always. We just wanted to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you so
Saoirse
much.
says Merry Christmas.
for watching. She's
she's
not happy being in a Santa suit. Although she looks the prettiest of us all, she's still not happy. But no, thank you so much for staying with us and watching. So we are a slow build. It's time and money. Yeah, we're really looking forward to next year though. Next year, the kitchen will go in, the
big year
bathroom.
next year. Should be lots happening.
Yeah, all the nice.
Yeah, I think
nicey finishing bits.
Yeah.
Start next year.
A lot of the stuff we've been doing this year, because it's all the bigger items, so it's all the cladding, it's all the floor, it's all everything else like that. Yeah. It's not been the most exciting to watch, unfortunately.
No, but we've enjoyed doing it. Just maybe not excited.
We're happy with where it is at the minute.
Yeah, no, we love Tan. She's just brilliant. Lots of things going on next year. So thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
Yep.
And
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Say bye bye, Sushi.
Say bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye, Sushi. Leave me alone, Daddy. Bye.